So news from the center is that Margao Hurricanes have won the toss and elected to bat first. Is it time for the second semi-final? One team has already made it to the finale, and this time for the second semi-finals between Margao Hurricanes and the CSK Cuncolim Super Kings. Margao Hurricanes winning the toss, electing to bat first, and so Margao Hurricanes are winning the toss, electing to bat first, and invokes the openers of Margao Hurricanes in prime form and looking for that place in the finals. So the attraction for tomorrow, one of the finest international players and one of the finest all time fielder, one of the finest athletes, one of the finest players in that squad of South Africa and coach of former coach of Lucknow Super Giants, Sir Jonty Rhodes is coming as a special invitee at this ground of GC Sangam tomorrow. So stay tuned. So start of the second semi-final between Margao Hurricanes taking on CSK and Shine Shubham Patan, one of the express bowlers around, is start to is ready to open up the bowling up against the skipper of Margao Hurricanes, Shaheen Sulekar. The two officiating umpires on field, Kaushal Singh alongside Sir Abrar Khan. Me, myself, Tushar Prabhu along welcoming you all from the Combox. This is Swaraj Chashak 3.0 2026 semi-final number 2. Tomorrow will be the grand finale of this beautiful, prestigious Swaraj Chashak. And we are starting off with the semi-final 2. Here is the first ball. Appeal and up goes the finger. Up goes the finger of Kaushal Singh and he says yes. Shine Sulekar, you are walking back to the pavilion. 0 for 1, Margao Hurricanes. And invokes Lakshman at number 3. Pretty early in the match, Shine Sulekar, the skipper, walking back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers on the very second delivery. One down batter. Lakshman is at the crease with Sanket. First delivery of wicket of the skipper. Experience Shine Sulekar walking back to the pavilion as like before. And invokes Lakshman on the very second delivery of the innings. Shubham Patan amongst the wickets straight away. Next delivery. Played in the offside region straight to the man. Starts off with the wicket, then a dot. What a bowling performance from that express man, Shubham Patan. has made his name for himself everywhere he goes. Decent delivery, a pacey delivery, climbing up to the batter. Batsman was in two minds whether to play it or leave it. In the end, was fortunate that it didn't get the feather to the wicket keeper. Three decent deliveries. First stealing a wicket, then a dot ball, then a dot ball once again. Once again, a decent delivery. Hint of in swing after pitching. And another dot delivery. What a over this is turning out to be for the team CSK. That is the Cuncolim Super Kings. Cuncolim Super Kings, rather. Once again, beating the bat, appeal, and up goes the finger. Second wicket in the over, and Lakshman walking back to the pavilion once again without troubling the scorers. It's 0 for 2. Yes, you are hearing it right. 0 for 2 are the Margao Hurricanes. In walks Vikram to accompany Sanket. What a over this is. First a wicket, then dot. And then again a wicket. What a catch behind the stumps by, as usual, Kushal Vidya. Behind the stumps was CSK. Shubham Patan, 0 for 2. Picks up 2. Now in walks Vikram Gaitonde. India! Oh, this would have created another chance. And it's a double wicket maiden for Shubham Patan. The very first over is 0 for 2. Are the Margao Hurricanes in the first over. In inbox, the bowling change from the far end. It is going to be Sachin into the attack to bowl the second. Sachin Kripaskar, Nana into the attack to bowl the second over. Straight away, left arm spin being introduced. Experience of Nana. Shubham Patan has used his experience to good effect, putting the opposition at the back foot in the very first over. And now it is experience of Sachin Kripaskar, Nana. Comes on to bowl the second over from the far end of the GCA ground Sangam and starts off with the left arm spin straight away. Ball keeping touch low. Chance of no chance of run out at the striker's end, but giving away a single. First runs on the scoreboard after seven deliveries. A single, then to take the scoreboard in running. Sanket Kurgaonkar of the blocks. Two of the batters, Sain Sulukar, and then it is the time for the new man Lakshman, who has walked back without troubling the scorers. Is 1 for 2 in the second over. Sachin Krupascar tightening his field into the leg side region, rather the offside region for the batter. Vikram Gaitonde beating him all ends up. Sachin Krupascar, but wide is the signal from the umpire, Abrar Khan. And Kaushal Vidya behind the stumps as usual, Chubby. This time down the ground, what a fielding effort. What a fielding effort by that field, a dot ball. Patil. 3 for 2 in the second over. Sachin Krupascar has been pretty accurate as usual. Appeal, but turn down. This time, once again, down the track. Wrapped on the legs, but another dot ball. Sachin Krupascar Nana just giving away 3 runs. This time straight to the fielder once again, another dot. This time once again wrapped on the legs, but no, says the umpire Abrar Khan to sum up the over number 2 after the completion of 2 overs is 3 for the loss of 2. Yes, you are hearing it right. 3 for the loss of 2. Margao Hurricanes. Three for the loss of 2 are the Margao Hurricanes. And back into the attack comes Shubham Patan, who has picked up 2 wickets in the very first over. Shubham Patan is back into the attack for his second over. Good looking shot, but straight to the man. Will be just thought to start of the second over as well. Shubham Patan has bowled 7 deliveries, hasn't given a single run away. Decent piece of bowling. This time staying in line, but another dot. Keeping up with his rhythm, what he has bowled in the first over. Decent piece of bowling. What a spell this is turning out to be. Once again, wide is the signal. First runs of Shubham Patan. Day two of fights. 4 for the loss of 2 are the Margao Hurricanes. This time falling short of that fielder. But chance of a run out. Oh dear. A waiver throw. Better might have come in the way. Apologizing to the bowler. 5 for the loss of 2. In the third over, Shubham Patan a decent spell here. 1.31 made in 2 runs, 2 wickets. String in line down the leg side. Will be another single fumble and will be couple of runs turning back for third as well. And will complete 3 runs on the way. Eight for the loss of 2. Shubham Patan has continued to bowl well. And happy will be the captain Kaushal Vidya. And once again, flick off the legs and weight goes into the boundary cushions. Yes, it does. Another boundary. 12 for 2. Third over is in progress. Vikram Gaitonde batting on 6. Sanket Korgaonkar also batting on 4 of 6 deliveries. Shubham Patan into his second. Might be the last ball of the second over for Shubham Patan. And third over of the innings. Watchfully played straight to the man. A bit of a fumble. A single run to wrap up the over number 3 after the completion of 3. It's 13 for the loss of 2. Sachin Krpaskar, Nana to continue in the fourth over is 13 for 2 after the completion of 3. One and it is spin, another it is fast bowling of Shubham Patan. Vikram Gaitonde, the man on strike. Played into the leg side region. Side the stumps. But when be a single. 14. We are into the fourth over. Projected score at this moment is 88 at the current run rate of 4.42. This time watchfully played straight back to the bowler Sachin Krpaskar, doing the fielding in his own follow through. The stalwart player of that squad of Nagesh Youth turning up for the team CSK and bowling well here. Another single added to the tally moving to 15. .3, just 5 runs given away. A decent delivery, just leaving the batter after pitching. Another dot ball, a beauty of a delivery, a pitch of a delivery of a left arm spinner, a dream delivery bowled by Nana. Another dot ball. The pressure is hailing up to the batters. Once again, beating all ends up. Another dot ball. Another dot ball added to the tally. 15 for the loss of 2 in the fourth over. Once again, beating the batter all ends up. Playing a miss. Another dot ball to wrap up the over number 4 after the completion of 4 overs. Is 15 for the loss of 2. Just 2 coming of the fourth over from Sachin Kripaskar. Nana. This is 15 for 2 after the completion of 4. And in comes the first bowling change. Well fielded just with the one. This time once again played into the gap and will be another 1 run. Hello. Then once again, well fielded a dot ball. Prashant into the attack. Once again, a single run. And it's handsomely gone over. The fans, it's a maximum. And this time another wicket has got down. The third wicket has gone down. Swapne is the catcher and walking back to the pavilion is that man. 23 for 3 in the fifth over. And invokes the new man. Siddesh Pandit to accompany Vikram Gaitonde. Siddesh Pandit has walked into bat. Decent over from Prashant Patil. A single, then a dot, then a sixer, then a catch out. 23 for 3 in the fifth over. So and invokes Sankalpa Prabhu into the attack. This time once again played straight to that man in the point region. Dot ball. Once again driven firmly down the ground. Will be another single added to the tally. Single with the single, the score moving to 24 for the loss of 3. After winning the toss, choosing to bat first, and till now, decision proving to be a costly one for Margao Hurricanes. Once again, a decent delivery coming back strongly, the bowler. Once again, a single run. Another wicket falls and caught by Shubham Patan and picks up another. And invokes the new man, Yash Manjrekar. The tall guy walks into bat. Invokes Yash Manjrekar. 24 for the loss of 4. Two balls to go in the final over of the power play. Watchfully played straight to the man. Another dot delivery. And this time once again watchfully played a bit of fumble will allow the batters to scamper for 1. After the completion of the power play, it is 25 for the loss of 4 and just 2 coming off this over. $25 for the loss of 4. And in comes another bowling change. In comes Shubham Patan back into the attack. $25 for the loss of 4 after the completion of 6 overs. Yash Manjrekar and Vikram Gaitonde are the two batters out in the center. Shubham Patan has already bowled a decent spell. Just 10 runs in 2 overs and 2 wickets to his credit. Yash Manjrekar is the tall guy on strike. Shubham Patan back with his third. Ball climbing onto the batter after pitching. Got in awkward position. Yash Manjrekar finally manages to play that ball somehow and get to the other end. Seventh over of the innings, just 26 on the scoreboard for Margao Hurricanes. Projected score with this rate of 4.22, just 84. Shubham Pathan into his third, bowling a decent spell. Once again, watchfully played straight to the man, but will be a single once again to that guy on your picture screen. Yash Manjrekar. Back on strike, 27 for the loss of 4 in the first non-power play over. Once again, played off the legs and will be another one. Decent over, decent bowling continued by Shubham Pathan. Just 3 of the over up till now. Climbing up to the batter and will be a boundary of the bat. A beautiful signal coming from the umpire. Kaushal Singh. Always a smiling face on the ground. The score moving to 32 for the loss of 4 in the 7th over. Quite a slow start, and reason for that is those wickets up front. In the very first over, 2 of them back to the pavilion. 32 for the loss of 4. This time virtually played straight to the man. Chance of a run out. Oh, missed the stumps. The throw from Sachin Kripaskar missed the gloves of the wicketkeeper as well. Will be another single. 33 for the loss of 4 in the 7th over. Shubham Pathan, a decent prospect always. Again, forcefully played straight to the man. Bit of a fumble allowed them to scamper for 1. And with this, the 7th over has come to a close. 34 for the loss of 4. Just 9 coming off that over. And after 7 overs, it's 34 for 4. In comes Sangal Prabhu to bowl. In comes Sankalp Prabhu, and 34 for the loss of 4. We are into the 8th over of the innings. And on strike is Yash Manjrekar. Once again, a decent delivery to start. Bit, bitten the bat all ends up. Some persist for the bowler from the deck as well. Tries to sweep, appeal right into the front of the stumps. Says the umpire Abrar Khan, and Yash Manjrekar walking back to the pavilion for just 4 of 6 deliveries, and half the team back in shade for 34 for Margao Hurricanes. In walks Ramnath after the departure of Yash Manjrekar. Like before, the second wicket for Sankal Prabhu in his second over as well. 2 for 2 in the second over. 34 for the loss of 5. Margao Hurricanes, after winning the toss, electing to bat first, and decision proving to be costly. Thirty-four for the 34 for the loss of 5. And invokes Ramnath Gaukar. Vikram Gaitonde batting on 16 of 17 deliveries. Ramnath had just joined him. Watchfully played straight back to the bowler. Another dot ball. This is turning out to be a low scoring game. Straight to the man. Another dot. 8th over of the innings in progress. Trying to go big, missing the ball, all ends up. Another dot ball. What a decent over this is turning out to be. Again, wrapped on the legs, a bat, and then the pad. Another dot to wrap up the wicket maiden. I guess another wicket maiden for the team in purple and white. 34 for the loss of 5 after 8. Hello. Nishant into the attack. Ishan Singh into the attack. Ishan Singh into the attack. Ishan Singh into the attack. Watchfully played. Kaushal Vidya. Bind the ball. Will give away a single in the ninth over. Ramnath back on strike. Just faced 4 dot deliveries in the last over. Ishant Singh looking to go big and will clear the fence with ease for another maximum. First runs from the bat of Ramnath ended to a maximum. What a start to his innings. Just faced 5 deliveries for a first maximum on the board. 41 for the loss of 5 in the ninth over. Ishant watchfully played straight back to the bowler. Good comeback. This time a touch full of ball. Another dot ball. This has been the story all day along. And that's the reason they are raring at 41 for 5. Once again, India. This might be a chance. This might be a chance. Put down. Ran over the ball and another boundary coming the way of Ramnath. 10 of 7 deliveries for Ramnath. 161 boundary. But again, showing the full face of the bat to the bowler over his head for another single run. 46 in the ninth over for the loss of 5 at the Margao Hurricanes. Again, watchfully played straight to the man. Chance of a run out, appeal, but turned down to sum up the over number 9, 13 of the over, and it's 13 of the over, and it's 47 for the loss of 5 after 9. Sankal Prabhu back into the attack. The ball keeping low. The batter was trying to go up and over the bowler's head, but missing the ball completely. Another dot ball to the start of the 10th over. Vikram Gaitonde batting on 18 of 20 deliveries. This time, once again, and cleaned him up around the legs. And it's time for drinks. And the 6th wicket going down at the score of 47 for a loss of 6. Yes, thank you, DJ. Yes, thank you, DJ. After the drinks, it is 47 for the loss of 6. Margao Hurricanes, after winning the toss, electing to bat first. And Sankalp back with the next delivery. 2.2. One made and just 2 runs, just 3 runs and 2 wickets for Sankalp up till now. This time a beauty of a delivery once again. Sankalp Prabhu into the attack. Adesh, the new man, has just walked in. Once again, India and another being taken and wicket falls down. The seventh wicket goes down at the score of 47. 47 for the loss of 7. Hello. Fielder's name, please. Shubham Patan taking the catch. And invokes Gaurav Fadesai to accompany Ramnath Gaukar. And in the 10th over, rearing Marga Hurricanes at 47 for 7. Gaurav Fadesai walks out to bat at number 9. This time, once again, played with the soft hands into the extra region. The fielder will get and will be just a single. Well taken by Kushal Vidya. Wind stumps as well. 48 for the loss of 7 in the 10th over. Where is this total heading? What can Ramnath and Gaurav do for his team? This time was too close to the body to cut down that ball. Will be another dot ball to wrap up the over number 10. Half the way done. It's 47, 48 rather for the loss of 7. In comes Pritesh. 48 for 7 after the completion of 10. 11th over and it will be a change in bowling and it will be Pritesh Naik to bowl his first over of the quota and On strike will be Gaurav Desai. Once again, wrapped on the legs. But no what pressure whatsoever on the umpire. Pritesh Naik picks up a first ball dot. This time in the air, but straight to the man. On one bounce, and will be another dot ball. Good start to the 11th over as well. Fresh bowler, keeping up the pressure what is created earlier by other bowlers around. Slow in pace. Once again, another dot ball. Three dot balls consecutively in the 11th over. This time in the air. One bounce to that man will be another single. Next delivery. Played with soft hands, surprise the batter. Ramnath on strike, 49 for 7 in the 11th over. Once again, another dot ball. To wrap up the over number 11 after the completion of 11 overs is 49 for the loss of 7. Continuing with the ball, Sankal Prabhu into his final over. And on strike, Gaurav Desai betting on 2 of 5, 11 of 11 for Ramnath Gaukar. Beating the batter all and sharp. This has been the story of the 3.1 overs that are being bowled by Sankal Prabhu. And 3.1, one maiden. This time, once again, might be a chance. Put down. Another single. Life to Gaurav Desai means a lot. And this brings up 50 on the scorecard for the team Margao Hurricanes for the loss of 7. 12th over of the innings. 50 for the loss of 7. Once again, cleans him up the balls. Go for the toss. 8th wicket goes down at the score of 50. And it's Ramnath Gaukar who is walking back to the pavilion. Hello. We are into the bowling. We are into the bowlers really now. Vara Dabholkar has walked into bat. We have seen him use the long handle, and it is going to be that man Vara Dabholkar who is walking out to bat. 3.3 for one made and four wickets and just 5 runs for Sankalp Prabhu. Vara Dabholkar. Vara Dabholkar, the new batter in. Guided the ball into that third man region just for a single to get off the blocks. Now Vara Gaurav Prabhu, Gaurav Desai, the man on strike now. Down the ground, he plays
Hello, hello,
for
hello,
another
hello.
single, and with this a decent spell continues for them, and another boundary coming this time from the bat of Gaurav, where he's crept up to 7 of 8 deliveries, and just 9 of is 3.5 is the bowler Sankal Prabhu. Played with the soft hands, a dot ball to wrap up his spell. It's 4 overs, one made and 9 for 4 wickets, and it's end of 12 overs. It's 55 for the loss of 8. British into the attack, keeping it down to 1 to start off. And meanwhile, a misfield and another boundary signaled by the umpire. Once again, and will be another good looking shot, will be another single to Varat Dabolkar to get Gaurav Fardesai on strike. 60 for the loss of 8. This time once again beating the bat, all ends up. Another dot ball. 60 for the loss of 8. Again, watchfully played, defended that ball. Was a good delivery. Just 5 of the over up till now. We are into the 13th over of the innings, and just 60 on the scoreboard. And watchfully played once again, defensively played once again, giving respect to the good deliveries that are being bowled by the bowler. And Pritesh Naik keeping up the pressure, what is created by the others. Once again, certainly climbing up to the batter. He didn't know what to do. Finally defended that ball and just 5 of the over. With this 13 overs done and dusted, 60 for the loss of 8. Sachin Krupaskar, Nana into the attack. Nana into the attack. Played away into the gap. Beating the diving fielder. And the ball, where it goes into the boundary cushions. Yes, it does. Yes, thank you, DJ Chirayu. He has been the all-rounder for this tournament. A brilliant photographer, brilliant DJ. Once again, straight back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Watchfully played once again. A good bit of bowling. Good bit of bowling. Good comeback by Sachin Krupaskar Nana after being a first ball boundary. Dot delivery once again. Three dot balls consecutively after that boundary. 4 runs, just 4 runs of 4 deliveries for Sachin Krupaskar in this over. Once again, watchfully played with soft hands. Another dot. Again, this is proper test match batting from the batters of the Margao Hurricanes. Just 4 of it. And it's 64 for the loss of 8 after the completion of 14. 6 overs to go after this. What will be the total posted in the front of the strong outfit of CSK? Cuncolim Super Kings. Cuncolim Super Kings losing the toss and still getting to bowl will be the happy captain. In comes Pritesh Naik. Down the ground. It goes to Shubham Patan. Will be another single. 65 for the loss of 8 in the 15th over. This time once again beating the bat. All ends up. Another dot ball. Once again Kushal Vidya Ricocheting off his hands. Another dot ball. A quick changeover between the overs now because runs are not coming thick and fast. Just four of the previous over. Up till now, just one of this over. Three balls done and dusted already. This time defended well. Chance of getting a single. Shy done on strikers and will be another single added to the Teddy. Teddy moving to 66 for the loss of 8. This is the semi-final number 2. In case you are joined us just now, this is the semi-final number 2 of the Swaraj Chashak 3.0 here at the beautiful venue of GCA Ground Sangam. This time in the air! And one bounce into the boundary cushions. Another boundary. This time from the bat of that man, a strong lead in Gaurav Desai. Thank you, DJ. 70 for the loss of 8. Swing, miss a big swing from the batter, Gaurav Desai, and was fortunate that it missed the stumps on the way. 6 of the over after the completion of 15. It's 70 for the loss of 8. आखिरी के 5 ओवर और आखिरी के 5 ओवर में कितने रन बनाती है बल्लेबाजी टीम, दिखने वाली बात रहेगी। और सबसे बड़ा सवाल, सिर्फ 2 विकेट्स उनके पास यहाँ से सचिन कृपास्कर नाना और गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पर, और देखना होगा कहाँ से लेकर कहाँ तक जाते हैं भरत दाभोलकर और उनके साथ गौरव फर्डेसाई। ये जोड़ी बीच मैदान में मड़गांव हेरिकेन्स के लिए टॉस जीता था। मड़गांव हेरिकेन्स ने पहले बल्लेबाजी करने का निर्णय, इस बार डाउन द ग्राउंड खेल दिया। इस गेंद को मिलेगा सिंगल और 1 रन के साथ 71 पे पहुंचता हुआ स्कोर। इस औसत से अगर देखे तो प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर 94 पर जाकर रुकता हुआ। और इस बार वाइड का इशारा अथवा अंपायर से, तो और एक अतिरिक्त रन वाइड के साथ एक सिंगल, तो 2 रन स्कोर बुक में जोड़े जाते हुए 73 पे पहुंचता हुआ स्कोर। वरद दाभोलकर इस बार डाउन द ग्राउंड खेल दिया है। फील्डर वहां पे तैनात, डॉट बॉल। इस बार सचिन कृपास्कर अपने फॉलो थ्रू में अड़ाते हुए इस गेंद को, और एक डॉट बॉल। 73 पे 8। इस बार हवा में गेंद और बढ़िया शॉट, पोज होल्ड किया था कैमरामैन के लिए। पता था जिस तरह से गेंद को कनेक्ट किया, पता था बल्लेबाज को गेंद चौके के लिए जाएगी। धन्यवाद डीजे। और सचिन कृपास्कर नाना इस ओवर में अब तक 6 रन 7 रन माफ कीजिएगा। इस बार थोड़ी सी हवा में रहती हुई गेंद मिलेगा और एक सिंगल। 16वां ओवर 78 अब तक स्कोरबोर्ड पे 8 विकेट के नुकसान पे। अगर आप अभी जुड़े हुए हमारे साथ है तो गोवा लाइव कास्ट के साथ यूट्यूब पे लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चलता हुआ। इस बार रन आउट का चांस मिलता हुआ सिंगल। विकेट एरिया में पुश किया उस गेंद को, पता नहीं था फील्डर को कहाँ जाना है, क्या करना है। और इसी बीच 16 ओवर्स की समाप्ति, 16 ओवर्स की समाप्ति के बाद 79, 8 विकेट के नुकसान पे 79 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 8। शुभम पठान गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पर 79 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 8। और गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पर शुभम पठान, उनका सामना करेंगे गौरव फरदेसाई, जो कि बल्लेबाजी करते हुए 13 रनों पे 17 गेंदों में। और वरद दाभोलकर 17 गेंदों में 17 रन बनाकर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर अगर बात की जाए तो 99 पे जाके रुकता हुआ इस रन रेट के साथ, जो कि 4.94 का। शुभम पठान आखिरी ओवर अपने स्पेल का डालने के लिए आते हुए, एक 3 ओवर से 1 मेडन, 19 रन 2 विकेट्स, ये उनके स्टेट्स। इस बार खेल दिया है उस गेंद को सीधा बैक टू द बॉलर और डॉट बॉल। इस बार हवा में गेंद फील्डर से दूर, फील्डर चेस करते हुए, और मिलेंगे पूरे 4 रन। इस चौके के साथ स्कोर जाके पहुंचेगा 83। और इस 83 नंबर के साथ काफी सारी यादें जुड़ी हुई भारतीय क्रिकेट की। 1983 का वो वर्ल्ड कप, कपिल देव का वो वर्ल्ड कप उठाना, 83 नंबर एक भारतीय क्रिकेट के लिए अच्छा नंबर माना जाता है। इस बार हवा में गेंद फील्डर से दूर, और गेंद चलती जाएगी बाउंड्री की ओर। और 83 का नंबर अच्छा प्रूव होता हुआ बल्लेबाजी टीम के लिए भी। और गौरव फरदेसाई धीरे धीरे अपने फॉर्म में आना शुरू हो गए। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, डॉट बॉल। 10 रन अब तक इस ओवर से शुभम पठान के। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, इस बार बीट किया है बल्ले को, और एक डॉट बॉल जोड़ा जाता हुआ स्कोर बुक में। करंट रन रेट 5.29। इस बार उठा दिया है उस गेंद को, और बढ़िया शॉट, बढ़िया शॉट। इस बार एक बार चौका, और इसके साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। 14 रन इस ओवर से शुभम पठान के। 17 ओवर की 17 ओवर्स की समाप्ति के बाद 93 8 विकेट के नुकसान पे आखिरी 3 ओवर्स का खेल बाकी। प्रीतिश नायक आखिरी ओवर उनके स्पेल का 12 रन, कोई विकेट नहीं उनके नाम, 3 ओवर्स में दे चुके 12। और वरद दाभोलकर की बात अगर की जाए तो 17 गेंदों में 17 रन बनाकर एक बढ़िया साथ निभाते हुए गौरव फर्देसाई का। प्रीतेश के सामने वरद दाभोलकर। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, डॉट बॉल के साथ 18वें ओवर की शुरुआत। इस बार फिर से बीट किया है बल्ले को, लगातार 2 बार वरद दाभोलकर के बल्ले को बीट किया है प्रीतेश नायक ने। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद और एक डॉट बॉल, लगातार 3 डॉट गेंदे 18वें ओवर में। ऐसी गेंदबाजी काफी रेयर दिखाई देती हुई। स्वीप करना चाहते थे, अपील और अंपायर की उंगली कड़ी, और एक विकेट, 9वां विकेट वापस डगआउट में। मरगांव हरिकेन्स लेग बिफोर वरद दाभोलकर। 93 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 9। और नए बल्लेबाज जो कि बल्लेबाजी करने उतरते हुए शैलेश रेडकर। Meanwhile, a couple of runs added to the tally. 95 for the loss of 9. Margao Hurricanes. This time, once again, Kushal Vidya. Oh, missing it by a whisker. And he knows it. And this sums up the over number 18. Just 3 of it. 96 for the loss of 9. Margao Hurricanes. Final 2 overs remaining. Final 2 overs means legal and legitimate, to be precise. 12 deliveries remaining in this innings. 96 on the scoreboard for the loss of 9. And reminding you again, Sir John T. Rhodes is coming tomorrow to Swaraj Chashak as a special invitee. So stay tuned. Tomorrow evening, we will be accompanied by the one of the greatest fielders in the world, John T. Rhodes. And to bowl the 19th, the penultimate over innings, it will be Ishan Singh, the leggy. This time, once again, appeal but turned down by umpire Kaushal Singh. Cherish Redkar, the man on strike. This time in the air, and might be a chance. Fielder settling underneath it, drops the catch, drops the catch. Otherwise, would have been curtains on the innings of the Margao Hurricanes. Meanwhile, 3 runs and 99 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 9. All nines on the scoreboard. 99 for the loss of 9. Another single to bring up the 100 on the scoreboard. In the 19 over 100 for the loss of 9 are the Margao Hurricanes. Once again, single. Once again in the gap, the fielder will give up the chase into the boundary conditions. Fumble ball into his legs, and will be another boundary. And with this, the score moving to 105 for the loss of 9. We are still into the 19th over, and still a over to go after this. This time in the air, away from that fielder. It doesn't matter. It has gone all the way into the crowd, and the Nelson has come on the scoreboard after 19. It's 1-1-1 for the loss of 9. If we speak about the tennis ball, if we speak about the Nelson, is known to be the bad number in the game of cricket. Sir umpire David Shepherd used to stand on one leg whenever tennis ball Nelson used to come on the scoreboard. Bowl a name to bowl the final over. Prashant into the attack. First ball in the air, and straight to the man. Will be just a one in that long on region. 112 for the loss of 9 in the final over are the Margao Hurricanes. This time might be drifting down the leg side. Wide is the signal from the umpire. And another single added to the tally. Tally will be moving to 114 for the loss of 9 in the final over. Still 5 balls remaining and Shadish Redkar, the man on strike, up against Prashant Patil. Once again, weight goes to that man station on the boundary. Will be another single. 115 for the loss of 9. Gaurav Desai betting on 38 of 26 deliveries. This time in the air and put down. Couple of runs added more and 40 of 27 is the Gaurav Desai. Still 3 balls to go. Can he look for his 50? Can he look for his 50? 3 balls to go. Play down the ground will just be the one. Two deliveries to go in this innings. 118 for the loss of 9. Once again a single. Once again a single. The final delivery of the innings to come. 119 on the scoreboard. This time once again sums up the over, sums up the innings. And it's 119 for the loss of 9 and 120 will be the target in 120 deliveries for the team CSK when they come out to bat Cuncolim Super Kings. Welcome back. This is the second innings of the second semi-final, and it is Sahil Bukamba and Kushal Vidya, the two openers out in the center, and it is going to be Vikram Gatonde. The chase of 120 in 120 deliveries, run a ball from the start. Here is the first ball. Starts off with a dot. Sahil Bukam played off the legs. Will be a single trying to turn back for second run. Kushal Vidya, but denied by Sahil Bukam. Second ball leading a first run. This time, India a single run. Dot ball. This time, India up and over. Yes, Manjrekar. And the ball is racing over to the boundary. Yes, it does. Another boundary from the bat of that man, Sahil Bukam. This time, along the carpet, will be a single 7 runs of the first over is 7 for none.
Check, check. और यश मांजरेकर सालाल इन डैम के एंड से बॉलिंग डालते हुए साहिल बुकम स्ट्राइक पे, कुशल विद्या नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे। स्कोर होता हुआ 7 पर 9 लॉस। और ये कौशल उधर से कमेंट्री करते हुए, उनको पता नहीं है वो आज अंपायर है, कमेंटेटर नहीं है, फिर भी ठीक है, हम समझ लेंगे। बहुत ही बेहतरीन साइड्स हुकम सुपर किंग्स की। डगआउट में सचिन है, विकास देसाई है, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है, इस साल की बहुत ही फॉर्म में है विकास देसाई। आणि कोणी किती उलप आहे मग पैसे दिला उलट लाव बरं अरे पहला बॉल शॉट ऑफ गुड लेंथ। बहुत ही अच्छा डिफेंस साहिल बुकम का। हालांकि बहुत ही अटैकिंग प्लेयर है, लेकिन डिफेंसिव मोड दिखाते हुए फिलहाल, क्योंकि टारगेट 120 है और लेना चाहेंगे, पूरा गेम खेलना चाहेंगे और जीतना जिताना चाहेंगे सीएसके को। और यश मांद्रेकर साला एंड से दूसरी गेंद लेके आते हुए बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, स्ट्रेट ड्राइव, 4 रन। इतना अच्छा आवाज बल्ले का और गेंद का संपर्क होते हुए ये 4 रन जाना ही चाहिए था। बहुत ही कम टारगेट है, 120 चाहिए। बहुत ही अच्छा विकेट है आज सुबह से, और मुझे लगता है आसानी से पार कर जाएंगे। मरगा और को बैक टू बैक विकेट चाहिए। द ओनली वे दे कैन विन द मैच इज विद विकेट्स, नॉट विथ रन्स। बहुत ही अच्छे अंपायर यहाँ पर हबरार और कौशल सिंह, यहाँ की जाने माने अंपायर है कौशल सिंह। तिहाड़ जेल में जा चुके हैं 2 बार। ओ, बहुत ही अच्छी डिलीवरी यहाँ पे, क्लीन बोल्ड होते हुए साहिल बुकम। यश मांजरेकर का बहुत ही अच्छा कमबैक यहाँ पर। नेक्स्ट बैट्समैन सचिन, बहुत ही अटैकिंग बल्लेबाज है। साल बकिंग यहाँ पे बहुत ही अटैकिंग बल्लेबाज थे, लेकिन कुछ नहीं कर पाए। चौके के बाद बोल्ड होते हुए यहाँ पर। और स्कोर 11 पे 1 विकेट, 1 ओवर 3 बॉल। और नेक्स्ट बैट्समैन सचिन कुरपस्कर, बहुत ही अटैकिंग बैट्समैन है, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस बैट्समैन है। सीएसके चाहेगी कि ये दोनों बैट्समैन हमको उनको टारगेट पार ले जाए, लेकिन देखते हैं विकेट भी अच्छा है। यश मांजरेकर क्या कर पाते हैं। यहाँ पे कीपर सहीन सुलेकर, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस कीपर यहाँ पे। और ये बेहतरीन डिलीवरी, स्लो आते हुए विकेट से। लगता है विकेट थोड़ा स्लो हो चुका है। 4th इनिंग्स इस दिन का बहुत ही बेहतरीन विकेट है कि सुबह पे मैच में 195 स्कोर किया था टाइडेंट्स ने, और डिफेंस ऑपोजिशन टीम में 15 ओवर में ही टारगेट चेज किया था, तो विकेट बहुत ही बेहतरीन है। तो देखते हैं सीएसके ये टारगेट कितने ओवर में चेज कर पाते हैं। सचिन गुरपासकर, अगली गेंद, बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट, फ्लिक शॉट, बिट्टू बॉल के पीछे भागते हुए, लेकिन गेंद उससे तेज। लगता है स्पीकर उठा के लेके जाएंगे वापस, लेकिन नहीं, गेंद उठा रहे हैं। बहुत ही बेहतरीन शॉट, बहुत ही साधारण गेंदबाजी यश मांजरेकर की विकेट लेके। हालांकि मरगा ऑरेंजेस की बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी है, लेकिन इस तरह की गेंदबाजी करते हुए वो ये टारगेट बहुत ही कम है, तो बहुत ही सटीक गेंदबाजी करनी होगी उनको। और वरद दावोलकर स्लिप से बाहर आते हुए और स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ जाते हुए डिफेंस मोड में आ चुके हैं मरगा हरिकेन्स। देखते हैं अगली गेंद यश मांजरेकर की। बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद डिफेंड करते हुए, और 1 रन सीधे लॉन्ग ऑन की तरफ। हालांकि मिड ऑन के फील्डर आके बॉल वापस देते हुए, लेकिन बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी। 2 ओवर के बाद स्कोर होता हुआ 16, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर।
Yes, that was a skipper of that Trident's cricket club. Darshan for you. And in comes the bowling change from the commentary box, and it is Vikram Guy 20 to continue. Vikram Guy 20, the left arm spinner. And this time down the ground it is dot ball to start off the third over. Vikram Guy 20. From the commentary box, and from the solid demand, it is Yash Manjrekar who is operating the proceedings. This time down on one knee, lofted high, and some umpire Kaushal Singh has his hands in the air. That means it's a big maximum. Sachin Kripaskar Nana getting into the action. 22 for the loss of one in the third over, chasing 120. 98 more from Yon. Once again, straight to the man. Another dot ball. This time, clean him up. The ball turning a mini mile, and the batter doesn't know anything. Sachin Kripaska walking back to the pavilion. It is a clean ball, and Vikas Desai, the impact player, walks in. Vikas Desai Bhau, one of the experienced and stalwart name in the Goan cricket, walks in to bat as an impact player, and he will replace Shubham Desai. Sorry, Shubham Patan walks in as impact. Walks in as impact for Shubham Patan. Vikas Desai, and he can clear the ropes as quick as possible. But in disarray, walking out, Sachin Gurvaskar Nana, he didn't know what came his way. He's still thinking what was the delivery bowled by that bowler, Vikram Gaitonde. Impact player Vikas Desai on strike. 22 for the loss of 2. Another 98 from 104. Watchfully played by Vikas Desai. The first ball is a dot. Kushal Vidya alongside Vikas Desai is the two batters out in the center for them. This time, once again, missing the batter, missing the keeper. We will look towards the umpire, and it suggests it is off the bat. Might go down as a drop catch. Couple of runs added more after the completion of 3. It's 24 for the loss of 2. Varad Davolkar into the attack as a first change because Desai and Kushal Vidya are the two batters out in the center. Kushal Vidya batting on 1 of 1, and Vikas Desai just walked in as an impact player for Shubham Patan. Varda Bolkar. Another spinner being introduced. Tries to sweep Kushal Vidya, but missing the ball completely. 24 for the loss of 2. This time, once again, into the gap, but the ball is racing towards the boundary. But another dot ball, couple of dot deliveries to start off the bowling for Marada Bolkar. Next delivery. This time, straight to the field, another dot, three dot deliveries consecutively in the fourth over. This is a good bit of bowling by Varadaborkar. This time, another single added to the teddy. 25 on the scoreboard for the loss of 2. Chasing 120, needing another 95 from 98 deliveries. Because Desai, the man on strike, he can use the long handle as well when needed. This time, trying to put that ball into the gap, straight to the field. Another dot ball. This is a good bit of bowling from Varad Dabolkar. Just one of 8 so far. Once again, a dot ball and 25 for the loss of 2 after the completion of 4 overs. Vikram Gaitonde back for his third. Kushal Vidya. Another dot ball. This time, once again, straight back to the bowler and 3 consecutively dot. Once again, straight to the man. Another dot ball. Kushal Vidya has been kept in check in this over by Vikram Gaitonde. Another dot. This has been a quiet over for the batting side. Vikram Gaitonde. The ball has rested in the Shine's hands to be the maiden over. After the completion of 5, it is 25 for the loss of 2. In comes Varad Dabolkar to bowl the final over of the power play and his second over of his quota. Appeal and up goes the finger and they know it is the big wicket of Vikas Desai. The prize wicket of Vikas Desai is gone like before. 25 for the loss of 3. Yes, thank you, DJ. And in comes the new batter, the young prospect Ishan Singh. And Varad Dabolkar picks up the crucial wicket of Vikas Desai on the very first delivery of his second over. This time might be off the bat and buys the signal from the umpire. So it is going down as an extra run in the scorebook of the scorer. And the score is 26 for the loss of the 3 wickets chasing. Will be another single. 26 for the loss of 3 in the sixth over, the final over of the power play. Whereas the Burger has bowled decently. Appeal not out, says the umpire. Meanwhile, another extra. Another ball, another dot. 28 for the loss of 3 in the sixth over. To sum up, the over number 6 power play is done. It's 28 for the loss of 3. Thank you, DJ. Vikram Gaitonde back with his final over. This time, once again, driven firmly and driven straight to the field. Cleans him up. What a delivery. A dream delivery of a left arm spinner. Takes the bells off. And another wicket, the fourth one down at the score of 28. And Kushal Vidya walking back to the pavilion. 28 for the loss of 3. 4, sorry. 28 for the loss of 4. And in walks Swapnesh. Vikram Gaitonde in his final over. Appeal and not out, says the umpire. Kaushal Singh strongly denying the appeal from the bowler. Vikram Gaitonde has been a decent spell. 16 runs up till now. Picked up 2 wickets, 1 maiden 2. Go with it. Down the ground he goes. A single run for Ishand to bring back Sapnesh back on strike. 30 for 4 at this stage. Needing another 90. Another dot in the 7th over. 31 for 4. 30 for 4 rather. Sapnesh on strike. Shot in length will be a single. And sum up the over number 7 after the completion of 7 overs. It is 31 for the loss of 4. Just 3 of this over. Yes, thank you, DJ. And in comes the bowling change. In comes Shailesh Redka to bowl the 8th over of the innings, 31 for the loss of 4. And needing another 89 from 78 deliveries is the equation. Required run rate at this point is 6.85. In comes Shailesh Redkar. Right arm round the stumps. Played into the point region just for a single. This time again into the gap. The fielder, the boundary rider will pick it up. It's looking like it's just Manjrekar who has picked up an strong, strong throw towards the wicket keeper. And couple of runs more. 34 for the loss of 4. Down the ground. Fielder station, another dot. Shot in land, pulled away in the leg side along the carpet. Another single added to the tally, 35 for the loss of 4. 8th over of the innings in progress, 85 more from 74. This time cleans him up. Another wicket goes down. The half the team back in shade for just 35 on the scoreboard. 35 for the loss of 5. Thank you, DJ. 35 for the loss of 5. And it is the last ball of the 8th over. And Sumit Naik Desai, the new batter in at number 7. 85 required in 73. Once again, appeal but denied by the umpire to sum up the over number 8. 35 for the loss of 5 after 8. In comes the bowling change, and in comes the leggy. Siddesh Pandit into the attack to bowl the ninth over of the inning, still 85 more from 72, and 5 wickets left with the team of Cuncolim Super Kings. Down the ground, straight down the throat of the fielder. And another one goes back to the pavilion. Is 35 for the loss of 6 now. Another single added to the tally. Newman walking in, gets off the block on the very first delivery. Down the ground, Yash Manjrekar patrolling the boundary. Will cut it off, another single. The new man will be back on strike. Lets it go wide is the signal from the umpire, Kaushal Singh. Once again, lets it go. This time, a legal delivery from the bowler. Siddesh Pandit into his first over. This time, played along the ground. A single run. another dot to wrap up the over after the completion of after the completion of 9 overs. It is 39 for the loss of 6, needing another 81 from 66 deliveries. Varat Dabolkar into the attack. Shailesh Redkar rather. It will be a change of voice. In Hindi, it will be the skipper of Tridents back in the come box.
और ये तुषार मुझको कमेंट्री देते हुए, बहुत ही अच्छी कमेंट्री सुबह से, बहुत ही अच्छी कमेंट्री करते हुए, बहुत ही एनर्जेटिक। हम हारे लेकिन कमेंट्री बेहतरीन थी। और ईशान सिंह कवर्स पे कैच देते आउट होते हुए सिद्धेश पंडित को। हालांकि बहुत ही अच्छे बल्लेबाज है, लेकिन सीएसके यहाँ पे बहुत ही दुविधा में। हालांकि टारगेट 120 ही है, लेकिन 41 पे 6 होते हुए यहाँ पे सीएसके के कैप्टन साहिल बुकम बहुत ही निराश होकर हेलमेट लेके बैठते हुए। विकास देसाई जो कि बहुत ही सीजन बैट्समैन थे, वो भी पवेलियन में वापस आ चुके हैं। और ये शैलेश रेडकर बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाज है, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस गेंदबाज है। अभी पिच पर बॉल लो रहती हुई आउटसाइड ऑफ टिक बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं। कैंसर और ये सीएसके की आखिरी होप सुमित पर होगी, सुमित देसाई जो कि बहुत ही बेहतरीन बल्लेबाज है, जो कि मैच का किसी भी पॉइंट पे चेंज करते हुए। और ये बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी शैलो की। हालांकि शैलेश बॉलिंग डालते हुए शैलो के नाम से जाना जाता है। बेहतरीन कीपर यहाँ पे हरिकेन्स के शाहीन सुलेकर। और ये शॉर्ट बॉल बहुत ही अच्छा पुल शॉट दोनों और ये बहुत ही अच्छी फील्डिंग वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑन पे। और ये थ्रो बहुत 2 रन का इजाफा होते हुए। और ये 10 ओवर के बाद 45 फॉर 6, 60 गेंद में 75 रन्स की। और ये ड्रिंक्स और एक कौशल सिंह को पानी चाहिए, क्योंकि वो बहुत ही कैंसल कैंसल। और ये ड्रिंक्स के बाद खेल शुरू होता हुआ, और ये बिट्टू कुछ इशारा करते हुए बियर का इशारा कर रहे देख रहे हैं, लेकिन इतने जल्दी अभी तक मैच खत्म नहीं हुआ है बिट्टू। थोड़ा धीरज रखो, धीरज ओनर भी है तो धीरज रखो। अरे वैशाख बहुत ही बेहतरीन पानी देते हुए, पानी में जल मिला के देते हुए। थोडा चित्ता तुम्ही सरी. गाण आता येईल आपण तुझ्या एक 4 बॉल जात्या विकेट जाय तुमका मास्तरा. कोण खेळटा सुमिताली जाय, चोटाली जाय, चोटाली चोटाली बेग मारा 19 करा तुमचे रे प्रोटेस्ट मारता आम्ही. हा, जाता कशें मेळना इम्पॅक्ट कोणाकूय करपा मेळटा, इम्पॅक्ट कोणाकूय करपा मेळटा. 10च्या भितर इम्पॅक्ट करपा मेळना अशें कित्याक 10 खेळ्ळ्यार 10 इम्पॅक्ट कर, 10तल्या भितर इम्पॅक्ट कर. सिद्धेश पंडित. अरे सिद्धेश पंडित वापस गेंदबाजी पे आते हुए, बहुत ही बढ़िया लेग स्पिन यहाँ पे, 1 रन का इजाफा, परत डबल कर वहां पे फुटबॉल के स्किल का उपयोग करते हुए वहां पर, लेकिन 1 रन फिर भी आता हुआ। अभी तक भारत डबल करके गेंदबाजी नहीं देखी है हमने, हालांकि 6 विकेट ले चुके हैं 3 गेम बाद। गेम बाद और प्रीतिश खेलते हुए 6 रन पे 9 गेंद बाद, बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं सिद्धेश पंडित। और फ्लाइटेड गेंद पॉइंट की तरफ, कवर पॉइंट की तरफ जाते हुए 1 रन। और ये अगली गेंद कवर्स की तरफ, कोई भी रन नहीं। बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते हुए सिद्धेश पंडित यहाँ पे, यहाँ के लेग स्पिन डाल रहे हैं, बहुत ही अच्छी फ्लाइट देते हुए। और ये फ्लाइटेड गेंद मिड विकेट की तरफ जाते हुए 1 रन का इजाफा। अब और इस सीएसके की ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी की बहुत ही आवश्यकता है यहाँ पर। हालांकि टारगेट 120 ही है, लेकिन 48 पे 6 विकेट ऑलरेडी गिर चुके हैं इनके, तो ताबड़तोड़ गेंदबाजी सिर्फ सुमित कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर। बहुत ही अच्छी फ्लाइटेड गेंद, और ये फील्डर बिट्टू, हालांकि बहुत ही अच्छरीन फील्डर है, और ये बहुत ही अच्छरीन ओवर, सिर्फ 2-3 रन आते हुए इस ओवर में। 9 ओवर में 72 रन की आवश्यकता, और यश मांग कर आउटफील्ड पर बहुत ही स्वैग दिखाते हुए, पता नहीं क्यों, स्टाइल ही कुछ अलग है उनका। बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी किल है, एक विकेट भी निकाला है साहिल बुक्कम का, क्योंकि जो थी बहुत ही अच्छी अग्रेसिव बल्लेबाजी करते हैं साहिल बुक्कम, आज कुछ कमाल नहीं कर पाए साहिल बुक्कम। अब देखते हैं सुमित क्या कर पाते हैं। सुमित आखिरी होप है सीएसके का। और रामनाथ की अगली गेंद 1 रन पॉइंट की तरफ। रामनाथ बहुत ही अच्छी फ्लाइटेड और बहुत ही स्लो गेंदबाजी करते हुए, जो कि इस पिच पे आवश्यकता है। अगली गेंद बहुत ही अच्छी गेंद, खुद फील्डिंग करते हुए रामनाथ। शैलू, शैलेश रेडकर, और ये पुल शॉट स्क्वायर लेग की तरफ, यस मांजरेकर फील्डिंग कर, बहुत ही अच्छी फील्डिंग, 1 रन का इजाफा। और थर्ड गवन की ओर गेंद, बिट्टू अच्छी फील्डिंग करते हुए, लेकिन 1 रन का इजाफा करते हुए सीएसके को ताबड़तोड़ बल्लेबाजी करने का अभी उनको बहुत 70 रन चाहिए अभी। ओ बहुत अच्छी गेंद, बोल्ड यहां पर शैलू बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते हुए, और वैशाख यहां पे कैच छोड़ते हुए बाउंड्री पे। सीएसके 51 for 7 आफ्टर एंड ऑफ 11.5 ओवर्स। बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते हुए मरगांव हरिकेन्स। प्रशांत पाटिल यहां पर बहुत ही अच्छे बल्लेबाज है, युवा है, इनके कंधों पर पूरा गेम का कारोबार निर्भर है। यहां से अगर 1-2 6 रन पर ओवर भी लेके जाए, फिर भी सीएसके को लिए चांस है। यहां से रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट है 8.45 पर ओवर। कुशल बीट जा सको जिसका लले इंचत क्या किया मैं क्या 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 पता है, फुल टॉस बॉल पे क्या थी, सेफ सेफ उधर क्या था, देख सर्वे में सेफ, यश क्या 6 तू देख रहेगा। और ये 1 रन का इजाफा मिड विकेट की तरफ। और ये 2 बल्लेबाज ऐसे हैं कि यहां से यही 2 बल्लेबाज गेम जिता सकते हैं सीएसके को। इसके बाद बहुत ही कठिन होगा सीएसके को ये मामला जीतने को। आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ 12 ओवर द स्कोर इज 52 for 7। 68 चाहिए 48 के 8 ओवर के बाद 68 इज द रिक्वायर्ड रन एट द रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट ऑफ 8.5 पर ओवर। देखते हैं क्या कर पाते हैं। अभी तक गौरव फलदेसाई जो कि हाईएस्ट विकेट टेकर है इस टूर्नामेंट में, अभी तक उसको गेंदबाजी में नहीं लाया है। देखते हैं वो क्या कर पाते हैं। वरद भी कवर्स में फील्डिंग करते हुए, अभी तक वरद की गेंदबाजी भी नहीं देखने आई है। सो गेंदबाज बहुत है हरिकेन्स के पास, लेकिन बल्लेबाज बहुत ही कम सीएसके के पास। सिद्धेश बहुत ही अच्छी गेंदबाजी सिद्धेश पंडित के, लेकिन 1 रन चुराते हुए। सिद्धेश पंडित की अर्ली गेंद पॉइंट की तरफ जाते हुए कोई रन का इलाजा नहीं। और थैंक यू, बहुत अच्छी गेंदबाजी पंडित की। अरे तुषार अगली कमेटी का कितने करते हुए।
Yes, indeed.
Hello.
Next ball
Hello.
played. Chance of run out, and up goes the finger. of Sarabrar Khan. Another wicket goes down for CSK. What is this happening? What is this happening? The wickets have gone down just like that. And in walks the new man. Now out walks Sumit. And in walks Sankalp Prabhu. '53 for 8. The last man walking in. And is this a match turning moment? Who would have thought? Just 120 on the scoreboard, and Margao Hurricanes are going to defend it. A single run. 54 for 8. Chasing 120. And needing another 66. And one ball to go from here on. And another decent delivery to wrap up the over number 13 after the completion of 13 overs is 54 for the loss of 8. Yes, you are hearing it right. 54 for the loss of 8. Shredded into his last. Watchfully played just for a single. This to Sankalp Prabhu and alongside Prashant Patil needs to get somewhere around the target as well. 7 overs, rather 6.5 to be precise, remaining after this. This time lofted in the air, over the field, and it is coming towards the commentary box. It will cross over for the boundary. And a pretty welcoming boundary from the bat of Prashant Patil in the 14th over of the innings. Straight to the man. Another dot ball. A single 60 for the loss of 8. Once again, straight to the man, but couldn't stop them from getting a single. Another single added to the tally. Tally moving to 61 for the loss of 8. 14th over of the innings in progress. 6 overs to go after this, and just a delivery remaining in this over. This time a good looking shot straight to the man, but another single turning back for second. No, says the striker. To sum up the over number 14 after the completion of 14, it's 62 for the loss of 8, needing another 58 from 36 deliveries. In comes the 15th over. Hello, in comes Intesh Pandit. Footing being picked up. Next delivery. Ball keeping touch low, and another dot ball. 63 for the loss of 8 in the 15th over, and it is going to be 57 requiring from 34. Down the ground, Yash Manjekar feeding the ball. Couple of runs. Mo just a single. Will take the tally to 66 for the loss of 8. 54 more from 31 deliveries. Straight to the man to wrap up the over number 15 after the completion of 15 overs. Is 66 for the loss of 8. Double six for the loss of 8, and 54 more from 30 deliveries at the required run rate of 10.80 is the required equation. 54 from 30. Bharat Dabholkar into his third. Another single. They are trying to put up a partnership. 29 balls remaining, 53 to get from here on. And Prashant Patil is on strike. Sankal Prabhu at the non-strikers and Bharat Dabholkar with the next delivery. Trying to play that ball into the leg side region. Fine leg. The ball comes down to the fine leg region. Another single. This time once again played into that third man region. Another single. This is a lefty-righty combination. So the bowlers tend to change their line and length as the batter changes at the striker end. And this is the headache for the captain and the fielding side. Once again, watchfully played, denied by the striker. Non-striker wanted a run. Once again, getting a single in the end. These two, Sankalp and Prashant, are trying to get us quick runs now. And it is ask of the hour to get quick runs because 26 deliveries remaining, 50 to get. This time up and over the field, the ball is racing towards the boundary. And a falter by that fielder. It's looking like Yash Manjrekar, the tall man, can't get down in time, and the ball said Tata bye bye Yash Manjrekar. I'm going into the boundary cushions. Once again, straight to the man. A single to wrap up the over number 16 after the completion of 16 is 75 for the loss of 8. Gaurav into the attack. Gaurav for Desai, one of the wicket takers, premier wicket takers of that squad of CSK. And Sankalp Prabhu, the man on strike. $75 for the loss of 8. Chasing a 120. The ball keeping low this time. Will be a dot ball to start of the 17th. Gaurav Ferdasa back. This time, once again, the wicket keeper comes along, gives it back to the bowler. Meanwhile, a single cultured up. Prashant Patil now on strike up against Gaurav Ferdasai. CSK smallest of totals, and this is the interesting phase that low totals provide nail-biting finishes. This time, once again, turning back for second, and will get there gradually. And another couple of runs, 78 on the scoreboard, needing another 42 from 21. Another single added to the tally. Again, nicely played under the eyes, and will be another single. Singles and doubles will not do here for the team CSK, as they are riding at 80 for 8 in the 17th over. 19 deliveries to go, 40 to get. Need another 10-15 runs over. This time, another single. The boundary seems to have dried up from quite a bit as it ends the over number 17. After the completion of 17, it's 81 for the loss of 8, and 39 more from 18 deliveries is the equation. $82 for the loss of 8 in the 18th over. 16 ball 38 is the equation. Might be in the air for quite a bit. Chance of a run out. Oh, wave a throw. Wave a throw by Ramnath Gaukar. And single run. 83 for 8. Shine Sulukar, very good behind the stumps. Dot ball 83 for the loss of 8. Prashant Patil on strike. This time lofted in the air. Falling in no man's land, turning back for second, and will gradually get a couple of more runs added to the tally. Tally moving to 85 with this couple, and 35 more from 13 deliveries is the equation. Lofted once again. The field will get around and will pick up a couple of runs. More added to the tally. The tally moving to 87 for the loss of 8 after the completion of 18 overs. 33 in 12 is the equation. 33 required in 2 overs. Is this possible for Team CSK? Is needs to be seen. Final 12 deliveries of the day remaining. Hello. Thank you, DJ. Final 12 deliveries, 2 overs to go. And it will be Gaurav for Desai to bowl the penultimate. Up in front of him will be Sankalp Prabhu. Good looking shot down the ground will be a single. Turning back for second. Turning back for second. Yes, they do. Couple of runs added to the tally. The tally has moved down to 31 of 11 deliveries. Once again down the ground. The field is station will just be the one. Gaurav Desai has been good with his bowling performance. Popularly known as Bittu. Prashant Patil. Played into the Lakeside region. A single turning back for second. Turning back for second. Throw towards Shine. Dislodges the bills in quick succession. But umpire says no. Couple of runs more. 92 for the loss of 8. Prashant Patil betting on 22 of 20. 19 of 17 for Sankalp Prabhu. Still needing another 28 from 9. Needing another 28 from 9. Big shots, 1 or 2, and target can be easily achieved. Swing miss. A dot ball coming. 8 balls remaining. 28 to get. This time, shortish delivery helped into the leg side region and will be a boundary. A pretty welcoming boundary after a long time from the bat of Prashant. And certainly, the hopes of CSK has inched up now. 7 deliveries, 24 to get. 7 deliveries, 24 to get. What is coming on the last ball of the penultimate over? Is it going to be Gaurav Fardesa having the upper hand or the better? It needs to be seen. This time watchfully played just for a single to wrap up the over number 19 after the completion of 19. It's 97 for the loss of 8. 23 required in the final over. And to bowl that final over, final 6 deliveries. The tall guy coming on to bowl Yash Manjrekar to bowl the final 6 with responsibility of defending 23. Captain Shine Sulagar adjusting his field knows 23 a lot of runs, but certainly the batters will fancy their chances in the last over. Yash Manjrekar with the final over. Trying to pull that ball into the leg side region. Appeal, but high, says the umpire. Leg bias is the signal. And 5 deliveries remaining. 22 to get. Shine Sulagar, now a busy person. Knows need to defend 22 in final 5 deliveries. Down the ground, well stopped by the tall man. A diving effort to stop that ball. 22 from 4 is the equation for CSK. This time off the edge, through to the fielder. Another single. Bittu fielding at third man. Next delivery from Yash Manjrekar has been decent in the final over. Single dot single is the situation. Another single. It's looking like that the wicket has gone down. Might be the curtains on the innings of the CSK side. And Saish picks up the final nail in the coffin because it might be looking like the match is done and dusted in the favor of the team in purple. It's the victorious Margao Hurricanes. Three dots and end innings कर मरे. End match, वहीर. Start of players. End the match. Man of the match कौन? Vikram Rai 20. Sets 18 runs of 21 balls. 4 overs, 18 runs. कौन देता मैन ऑफ द मैच? विक्रम राय 20. Hello. So So the man of the match of the second semi-final. It is crucial innings of 41. It goes to Gaurav Desai, requesting him to please come forward and receive the man of the match. Well, Gaurav, come down and have a few words with us. Uh, crucial innings of 41. कितें आशिल्लें तुज्या माइंडान जेन्ना तूं बॅटिंग करपाक गेलो तेन्ना?
हेज्या पयलीं आमी लो स्कोरींग हेज्या पयलीं आमी लो स्कोरींग डिफेंड केल्लो आसा सो आमी शुअर आशिल्ले की 120 वॉज अ गुड स्कोर ऑन द पीच बिकॉज सकाळी मॅच जाल्ली आनी सेकंड मॅचीक पीच स्लो आसता जे आमी खबर आशिल्लें सो 120 वॉज अ गुड स्कोर आनी आमचे कडेन ती बॉलिंग एटॅक आशिल्ली लायक वरद सिद्धू अशें आमचे कडेन आशिल्ले सो हय सो आनी ते सक्सेस जाले आनी तेका लागून आमी जिखले आनी फायनल पावले.
येस, जेन्ना फर्स्ट इनिंग कॅप्टन टॉस जिखता आणि पहिल्या ओव्हरीन डबल विकेट मेळून येता तेन्ना कांयसो प्रेशर जो आसा तो प्लेयरांचेर येता तेन्ना डगआउटान कसो कितें एटमॉस्फियर आशिल्लो?
डगआउटान बरो एटमॉस्फियर आसलो बिकॉज आमकां आमचे बॅट्समॅन खूब आशिल्ले आनी बॅट्समॅन खूब आशिल्ले म्हणल्यार लायनअप बरी आशिल्ली डेप्थ आशिल्लो खूब बरो आशिल्लो आनी टेन्शन नाशिल्लें पूण विकेट्स पडत गेले आनी मागीर स्टँड जालो म्हाज्या आनी वरदा भितर सो बरी जाली गेम जिखले आतां टुवर्ड्स द फायनल पळोवया कितें जाता तें फाल्यां.
जेन्ना वरान तूं सेंटरान बॅटिंग करतालो तेन्ना तुमच्या मदीं कन्वर्सेशन कितें जातालें लायक सिंगल डबल ऑड बाउंड्री येवपाक जाय एवरी सिंगल डबल काउंट जावपाकूच जाय कितें डिस्कशन तुमच्या मदीं दोगां मदीं जातालें?
वरद म्हाका सांगत आशिल्लो कंटिन्युअसली की मेळटा तेच बॉल मारया सिंगल डबल काडया आनी मेळटले म्हणून आनी तेजे तकल्यान आशिल्लें की आमी कितले बॉल आसा त्याच प्रमाणे रन्स काडया म्हणजे 24 बॉल आसा 24 रन येवपा जाय सो तो सांगता सांगता तशें मदीं एक वायट बॉलाक मारले तेणीय मारलो म्हणजे तशें पार्टनरशीप बिल्ड जाली आनी विक्ट्री मेळ्ळी आमकां.
येस, जेन्ना 120 डिफेंड करपाक तुमी फुडें सरले तेन्ना वॉट वॉज द वर्डिक्ट ऑफ द कॅप्टन इन द हर्डल? जेन्ना 120 तुमी डिफेंड करपाक भितर सरले सेकंड इनिंगेक वॉट वॉज द वर्डिक्ट ऑफ द कॅप्टन इन द हर्डल जेन्ना तुमचें उलोवणें जालें हर्डलान तेन्ना कितें आशिल्लें?
हय हर्डलान इतलेंच उलयल्लें आमी की इजी ना डिफेंड करपाक पॉसिबल आसा 120 इज वे गुड स्कोर ऑन दीस पीच सो इजी आशिल्लें तेंच आमी आनी आमचे बॉलर्सांक बॅक करताले सो तोच डिस्कशन आशिल्लो थ्रू आवट आनी जशे जशे विकेट पडले तशें तशें आमकां खबर आशिल्लें की आमी मॅच जिखपाचे हितून पावल्या सो
Yes, many congratulations on man of the match and